Big one breaking today. This time it's for real. I know he was the subject of a couple of death hoaxes over the last 10 years, but James Earl Jones passing away today at the age of 93. He was born in Arcaboutla, Mississippi. I wonder if that's anywhere close to Duck. It's a talent haven there in Mississippi. Great stage actor early on. Did a lot of theater work. I think he won a Tony or something for Othello. Everyone knows he's incredible in the role of Othello. Did some other Shakespeare films like King Lear, Hamlet, stuff like that. Uh, Had military service. He almost went to Korea. Well, he went over there right after it was over in 1953. First lieutenant, so had some service there. Dr. Strangelove, 1964, Stanley Kubrick film. That was James Earl Jones's debut, his silver screen debut. Other notable films include, of course, Conan the Barbarian, 1982, Coming to America, 1988, Claudine, 1974, The Hunt for Red October, 1990, The Sandlot, 1973, Coming to America 2, 2021, The Voice in Lion King, 1994. A lot of people are familiar with that one. I can't imagine watching Field of Dreams, 1989, without James Earl Jones. The second half of that film really gets a second leg thanks to his portrayal of Terrence Mann, and I'll just love the way he does it every time. It's so magical. He's so awesome in that role. A little hammy at the end at the baseball field, but it's forgivable just because of who it is, and the voice is just so iconic. Star Wars, Darth, of course, probably maybe best known for being the voice of Darth Vader, and he, by his own request, he asked not to be credited in the first two films. Back in 1973, when The Exorcist came out, there was some controversy over whether the person who did the devil's voice of the Linda Blair character, if that person should be credited. And James Earl Jones at the time was saying, no, it's just a special effects. When it came to Darth Vader's voice, of course, David Prowse played Darth Vader's character in Body. And James Earl Jones said the same thing about credits. He said it's just a special effects, so I don't want to be credited. By the time that Return of the Jedi came around, it was so known that it was him, and it was so recognizable that he just gave it his blessing and said, "You can go ahead and credit me in the film." But if you look at the IMDb for Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, he's listed at the bottom in the uncredited section. So a little humility there by James Earl Jones. He had a 3-word cameo, I'm told, in Rise of Skywalker, the Part 9 in 2019. And he also did the voice of Vader in Rogue One, which is a good movie, 2016. James Earl Jones' father, Robert Earl Jones, was a boxer, a butler, and did some acting himself. He was in the 1983 film Sleepaway Camp, 1983, a must-watch movie for Peter's June movie watching. Robert Earl Jones, who was the second in command as the cook at the camp, and he becomes the head chef once Artie dies. The unfortunate accident. So Robert Earl Jones, the father of James Earl Jones. All right, so today, September 9th, James Earl Jones passing away at the age of 93, 1931 through 2024. May he live on, and he will definitely be missed greatly. So rest in peace. Mr. James Earl Jones. Thanks, guys.